everyone, Shabby Gamer here, and we are back with some more Fallout 4. Now, at the end of the last video, we were going to help a couple that had their daughter been killed and had a locket stolen, and the bad guys were over by the satellite dishes. But on the way, we got distracted as there was a quarry, which we did a mission at very early on. We helped some guy out, and the thicket excavations, there it is. As we came across it this time, the whole place is completely changed. It's been taken over by raiders. They've drained all the water out, and we were just basically exploring. So in between the episodes, I've gone home, I've emptied away all of my armor and all of my inventory, so I'm not carrying too much crap, because there will be a hell of a lot of looting going on in this place, I can guarantee that. Basically, you guys know by now, if you've been watching these videos, I do tend to pick up absolutely everything, and that's because on Fallout 4, everything has... You can break everything down to its component materials, and that includes armor and weapons. So that's why I do basically just pick up everything and anything. So here you go. We're going back into here now. We did get most of the way down. As you can see, there's a... You can always show that we've been here already. Probably not the best time to come here in night time, but I think we do actually have a night vision. We haven't got a lot of ammo for it, so let's have a quick look at these actually. Green Top Nursery needs more defense. Open Station needs more defense. Red Rocket we haven't started with yet. 10 Pines Bluff needs more defense. The castle's actually got 10 people in there now, and I will have a look at the castle later on because I moved the first aid stand there last time into the main room, and I've got somebody working on it. And basically, what that does is that means that we can now earn bottle caps, and I'll show you guys where we get them from later on as well. We've got the drive-in is our brand new one. That's now got 3 people there, but that's got enough beds in that for 12, so we're pretty much well sorted for that place for now. Sunshine Tidings we're doing well. That's got 7 people as well. So all of our workshops are building up quite nicely. So I wanted to check what gun we've got prepped at the moment. So we've got the Suppressed Powerful. I was doing really well with this gun last time. Really well. And it sounds absolutely stupid, but I wasn't aiming before. But I don't know whether we should have come here in the daytime rather than night. I'll just keep hitting the... I'll keep hitting the VATS button just see if anything does pop up. I don't know what they've done in here then. There's... See, there's soft shell Mirelurks right at the bottom. Let's just continue following the whole thing around and see if we can find anything of any interest around here. This is the last place we're at. As you can see, we killed a Psycho Raider. We were in here and I was emptying stuff out. All those beer bottles are empty. There's a nice chem station there. Couple of empty beer bottles again. Not much of anything we can steal though. Continue around here. Let's go up these stairs. Now we will find a lot of dead raiders that I've already killed. There's one of them. We'll take all that. A nice grenade. That's pretty good. Grenades are coming in quite handy to kill these boss-style people we've got to kill every now and again. We did the Mirelurk Queen recently. That was a hell of a battle. That was. Mentats, some medics, shotgun shells, and some more rounds. Some more rounds. A night vision powerful. Oh, that looks good. Night vision powerful pipe pistol bolt action. Well, that sounds great. Let's have a quick look at that now. Night vision. Look at that. That sounds pretty damn good. Let's have an aim. Oh, look at that night vision as well. This is going to become pretty damn good. There's a raider over there. Let's see if we can shoot him. He's hidden behind here, isn't he? I want to just take a shot with this gun and see how we get on. I'm sure we're going to end up down there pretty soon. That's not a raider over there, is it? Does it look like a raider sat there to you? It does. Right, let's take a shot. So, hold L3 to hold our breath.
I think I got something.
It's a legendary raider. Oh, I didn't think that one through, did I? So we're going to draw them in. By the looks of it, so I'm going to go back to my pistol. Well, that's pretty good. That's got good damage on that. But we're going to go back to our pistol.
Guess Guess it was nothing.
Are these raiders going to be running up to greet us now? They are. That's a normal... Oh, he's down to low health anyway, so we can probably finish him off before he gets here.
Come on out.
You got this. Keep your cool.
Nice and quick.
Make sure that was all of them.
Yep, Preston did it. So we've got a Psycho Raider shooting at us now.
There you are.
We're actually hitting him here by the looks of it. His health's going up. I don't know what he's doing down there, but we killed him. So where is the legend? There's the legendary raider. Okay, he's over there. Can we really want to kill this legendary raider because we get some pretty good stuff? Let's see if we can get another shot in on him. Where is he? I think he sent a dog towards us. I'll press the move.
Damn it, where are they?
Go on, pop your head out. I think we've got a pretty good shot on him then. I think we've got a pretty good shot. Let's go back to this. What is that? It's an attack dog. It looked really funny there for a second. So chances are this legendary raider's going to something pretty good. So I think we want to probably get a bit closer to him if we can. He's not actually doing that much damage to us at the moment, which is pretty good. Bats are still giving us no chance. Let's see if we can get any closer to him. Let's take all that stuff. I don't care what it is. I'm just taking it now. Oh, we've got a better shot on him now. All right, let's get back into our new gun because this looks pretty damn. We want to have a go at this because this was doing pretty damn good. But you do, I think with this you get 6 shots at once. So let's wind it up. Oh god, he shot us with a grenade. Oh my god, this gun is amazing. 1 shot. 1 freaking shot and he was down. That is the sort of thing we like to see. I'm not stim packing you because you'll get up in a second anyway. Could not believe we got the kill there. We do need to stim pack ourselves because we've taken some grenade damage. And that's the best thing about killing raiders, is that a lot of them carry stim packs. So you know what, I think we should take an extra one as well, just to make sure we're okay. The music is still going, so I'm going to assume, right, there's another one down there, is there? That's where the light is. The Murloc seems to be a friendly target at the moment. Let's go over here. How do we get up to this guy? I want to see what he had, because being a legendary, it means he should be having something pretty good we can loot off of him. Can we not get around that way? Doesn't look like we can get around. Okay. I think there's a way to get around from there by the looks of it. Is there? No, you have to go this way. Oh, don't tell me we're going to end up with a shitty situation here. Well, let's kill this guy first, because he's really going to cause us some problems if we don't get rid of him soon. I realize I can shoot a grenade. Take him out. There we go, that's him down. Whoa. From behind. Can't believe we missed that second shot. Boom. There she goes. Head gone. Right. So bottle cap, another stim pack. I mean, baseball bat, leather chest piece. Strengthened. I don't know what just happened. There was a big explosion behind me. There's another one as well. Somebody throwing Molotovs? I'm Vactin. I can't see where anyone's coming from. We got around this corner. Some pretty cool looking stuff again. Got another raider. Let's Vactin to the head. Oh, one shot kill. There's the crit. A cull. I'll take the extinguisher. Oil. That's what we're desperate for. Some oil. And this is not even the quest. We've just stumbled upon this place and decided to have a look. So just basically grabbing everything. Jet, some duct tape for more adhesive. Aluminium's handy. Can't take that. Nuka-Cola. A couple more Braxo clean. Have an adjustable wrench as well. A beer bottle. I don't really need a beer bottle, but there you go. Psycho, a dirty water. So we've got some pretty cool stuff from here once again. Don't know where this somebody's lobbing an endless amount of Molotov cocktails at us, but it's not going to affect us too much. I just want to get up here so I can loot this guy. There is a way around the back. Okay, there is a guy around the back then. So there you go. There's some stairs up here. Let's see what this legendary raider had on him. He had a nocturnal pipe bolt action rifle. So what is that? It does increasing amounts of damage as the night grows longer and less during the day. Oh, it's okay. So this is a gun that does a lot more damage at night than it does during the day. That's pretty good. That's pretty damn good still. Could have probably been better. We would like one that had already did a bit more throughout the rest of the day as well. Marksman rapid pipe rifle, metal chest, metal right arm, sturdy leather right leg. So it was a pretty good legendary. Pretty perfect for this time because it's absolutely pitch black now. Another gas canister, that's good, and some oil can. So the oil was one thing we were struggling with to build more defenses for our places. So that's a good thing we've managed to get some more. Soft shell Murloc. So I'm not quite sure where these explosions are coming from. We're going to continue down here anyway. There's another Psycho. Let's just take all of his stuff. We're going to become overcumbered soon. Oh, we've not got much left on us, have we? We'll have to whiz back, I think, at some point and drop all this stuff off and come back again. I think, because I really want to make sure that we get as much of this stuff as we possibly can. Maybe worth doing that in a second, actually, rather than going much deeper.
You sure that's worth taking with us?
So they seem to have these Marlocks fenced in. I'm not quite sure what they're doing here, but there's the pump which they used. We helped out earlier on to do a quest to start that pump back up again. See, the one thing I'm worried about is are those Marlocks there loose? We are actually at the ground level now. Looks like they're stuck in there. They can't get out. And there is a special raider down there, named Raider. So I think what we're going to do now is I think we should probably get back up here a little bit and probably fast travel back, drop off all of our gear that we've got, and then come back and sort that guy out. If it's going to allow us, that is. I'm going to fast travel back to Sanctuary. Is it going to let us do it? Yes, it is going to let us do it. That's pretty good. Okay, so we've done well then. We've got pretty further down again. We killed another legendary raider. That's pretty good. That's going to give us we've got a great new nocturnal gun, which I think will come in very handy when we try and get a sneak attack on that Sully Mathis. I'm not sure is that the guy we helped out earlier on. I'm not entirely sure, but we helped out a guy earlier on to clear the whole thing's been taken over by raiders. Whether the guy we helped was a raider as well, I'm not entirely sure. But it's definitely a possibility, I suppose. Transfer, store all junk. Not much junk in there really, was there? And the reason I'm keeping all this armor, I know a lot of people don't, but the reason I'm keeping all this armor is because later on in the game, when you get this scavenger perk, you can actually break all this armor down for for special items or special parts that are more difficult to find in the game. So that's the reason why I've got them all, basically. I know it seems a bit pointless, but it does come in helpful. A couple more metal chest pieces. Obviously ours is a lot better than that. That's because ours is obviously pimped up to the nines. Raider levers. I think there's only that one raider left to kill in there now, so it shouldn't be too bad. Did I just take something off that I was wearing? I might have done. I was pressing the button so quick, I might have actually taken one off that I was actually wearing. Inventory. Apparel. Yes, we've lost our left leg. We've lost our left leg. Okay. Pocket. There it is. Left leg. It's right at the top. That's handy. It's actually one of our better ones, isn't it? Yeah. So why is that one? Why is our right leg so weak compared to our left leg? I think this left leg is the one we got off of the. We got that off of one of the specials. I think we got that off the Murloc Queen, maybe. I mean, once we get up to armor level 2, we can definitely look at increasing our armor once again. Let's go back over to the thicket excavations and clear the last few bits of that out. Of course, this is one of the best things about Fallout is you go off to do something and you end up just getting completely distracted and spending a couple of hours doing something completely random that you never intended to even look at. So basically, we were on our way to get a locket back for some raiders at the big sort of satellite dishes, and now we've ended up over here in the quarry, really close to our settlements as well, taking out these raiders. Now, one thing I want to try and do is see if we can get a couple of good shots from up here on that guy. It'd be great to. It's basically like shooting fish in a barrel in this situation. We can just like, aim down there and try and hit him. I'm not sure if he's actually going to be. Is that him right at the back there? I think. I swear one shot, so we get him. We didn't get him. It's nearly worth it though. So he was down the back there. So he is still in there. I don't know if there's. Oh crap! I don't know. They fell off there. I don't know if there's any other raiders in there. Maybe. I'll tell you what. Let's probably hit up some other little bits of aid while we're at it, just to get a little bit of health back. That gives us 15. It's not much. I know we're taking rads, but now we know we can get our rags. Oh shit! I shouldn't have eaten all those free. Now we know we can get our rads pretty much quickly fixed by our new medic guy we've hired in whatchamacallit, in Castle. That's pretty good. What are you doing now, Preston? Did you fall down? I thought I fell down as well. I needed it. So we're going to continue around here. Follow the whole thing round. Can we get a good shot on him now? Can't see him now. He was at the back earlier on. At the moment, it's just the two softshell Murlocs that are there at the moment. So we'll continue to follow. So I can't believe we found another legendary as well. I thought these legendaries would be really hard to find, but we're not that far into the game. We've barely touched the surface of this game, and I've already got four legendaries. We've got some pretty good weapons at them as well. We've got two that were armor and two that were weapons. We've got two chest plates. One which I think one protects us from poison, which is not necessarily too good for us. Actually, it probably would have come in quite handy in the Murloc Queen, because I think that's what she was doing. She was trying to poison us all the time. And we had another chest piece, which was a luck one. Which again it was pretty good, but we needed damage resistance pretty desperately at this point in time, because we were dying quite often. Since we've done our armor, we seem to be surviving a lot better. We've even killed a few super mutants, which I never thought we'd do. Oh, there's an ammo box there. How did I miss that last time? Is that just the one ammo box? Yeah. And aluminium. We'll have the aluminium can, because I think we're struggling for aluminium every now and again as well. So it's definitely worth grabbing them every now and again if you see them. Obviously, the best thing we found in here last time was the oil. That's what I'm desperate for, is oil at the moment, just so we can build some more defences for some of our settlements. That's what they're really struggling on. Right, so this is where we were when we saw him last time. Is that him over there? That is him over there. He does look like he's he may have seen us. Let's see if we can get a decent shot on him. There's no point in using our new rifle yet because it's not dark, so should we go for that one there? So he's doing something. Did not get a lot of damage on him then, did we? Where's Preston? We're doing not too bad actually. We're getting a few decent shots on him. Dropping his health down a bit. You can stop wandering, that'd be pretty good. I'm not sure if that hit him or missed him, but the fact that he's named, do you mean he's... Well, the fact he's got a skull next to his name means he's quite good. Don't know if we missed him then, I think. Should we go for... Let's go for a VATS shot. Oh, God, VATS, come on. Can do better than that. I think we missed, actually, then. Do we shake less in crouch? We do.
Come on. Is that the best you've got?
I think I might have shot him in the leg then. Oh, I missed him again. I'm losing so many bullets here. Oh, I missed him again. Oh, good shot. Preston's getting a couple in now. It's about time. Right, we've got him down pretty well then. I think I might have just missed that headshot. That would have been a great headshot. I don't want to go too close because I know he'll probably... I've got a sneak attack for that. He obviously keeps losing where we are. I think that was a headshot, that one. Did he... There's no way he's lobbing Molotovs that far. Right, I think we can get another VATS shot on him. Which again does not hit him. Oh, crap! Crap. We fell into the Murloc tank. How do I get out? Let me out. Oh my God, we got out. I do not want to fight them as well.
Where'd you go?
That was absolutely terrifying. And he's got a little bit of health left now as well. One of the Murlocs is loose. There's two loose. They're killing him. They were shown as friendly targets actually. I'm not gonna save them because I know we'll have to kill them afterwards. Look at that for a shot. Come on. Again, another great shot. I think one more hit should really take him out. Can't quite see him, but that was enough. That was enough. I think... I'm not quite sure what happened. I think... Did I open the Murloc? I don't think I did. Something did. And they got let out, but... They were shown as friendly targets until then. They still are. They're shown as green targets. I'm not quite sure what is going on here, but I'm going to switch to a more close quarters gun just in case something crazy happens. Let's go for this one. This is our good gun, I think. 2 Murloc meats. And some more. What has this guy got on him? Bottle cap, some rounds, a Molotov cocktail, tactical heavy hunting rifle. Lovely. It's a pretty good gun, that is. A pipe sniper rifle, some cage armor, and a Ushushka hat, whatever that is. But what is in his little house of horrors then? A couple of beer bottles. The jet will have a bit of that. Bottle cap, cushioned. Just got little bits of armor. Nothing special really. So, is there anything else in here that we're missing? The dirty water and a noodle cup. We'll have a noodle cup. Why not? I just expected once we got through all this there'd be a bit more special loot here maybe to get a hold of, but evidently there's not much extra here. What we've already got by the looks of it. Oh, there's a lift. Can unlock the toolbox. Let's see what's in there. It's in the right way. Close, close. Let's go a bit more this way. About there. No. So it must be more that way then. Ooh, that's still not quite there. There? No. Okay. Maybe it's a bit more that way. It is. There we go. We're in. We've got some duct tape, paintbrush, and a Radex. Pretty good. And the lift actually works down here, so we can get the lift back out of here. Which is pretty damn good. So, yeah, it wasn't the most... well, let's have a look at the actual big pump, just in case there's something... There might end up being like a fusion core in there or something like that. Doesn't look like there's anything good in there, does it? Nothing lootable. No. That's a shame. Do we let these Murlocs out? Release the latch to operate the door. So there might have been some situation where we could have just released a latch and let all the Murlocs out and let them sort it. Oh, that's nice. A couple of gas canisters. We'll have a bit of that. There's another little hut here we haven't looked in yet. What's in here? A combination wrench and a screwdriver, ball peen hammer, and a wonder glue. It's pretty good. We need some more adhesive. So, like I say, it wasn't the most exciting little expedition we've been on, but yeah, it was good. We didn't get much great gear. Then again, we did find a legendary raider, so that was pretty good. We can't moan too much, I suppose. The legendary raider was probably worth this trip alone. So we can probably fast travel back now to... Let's fast travel back to Sanctuary and empty our gear out again. And as you can see, we'll make our way up to the satellite dish. Now I do have 3 fusion cores we found in our last few episodes, actually, that we can use to power up our power arms. That's pretty good. That's going to come in handy. Again, I'm a little bit dubious about using it unless it's absolutely necessary, though. I'm always like this in games. I always hold off on doing the things that I want to do because I'm worried I might need to do them later on. So that's what I'm doing. I'm sort of holding off on that power armor just in case it does become a necessity. A necessity. You know what I mean. In case it becomes desperate. Right, so we want to store junk in there. Let's go and empty out our armor again up here. There shouldn't be much because we only really killed Sully anyway, so there shouldn't be much that we need to get rid of. There's that cage. You know what? That might be pretty good actually. I'm gonna keep all that out for now because I'll have to see if we can upgrade that and it becomes really good. It might be worth keeping. Pocketed left leg. We don't need that. And that Shushka hat. That gives you +1 intelligence, which intelligence is one of our highest skills, and we don't really need to do that. I did have a look at the bobbleheads, and there's not. I thought if there was going to be any easier, like somewhere in Diamond City or something like that, I would have a look at them, but they all seem to be really random places this year, so I've sort of held off on that for now. Right, so let's have a look at the. Oh, it's not even in here. Oh. Can I not upgrade it then? Can I not upgrade the cage armor? Let me put it on and see if that does anything. Apparel, cage armor. Ah, I bet this is actually... yeah, the cage armor's on all over, but we don't want that then. We want to stick with what we got. We'll stick with what we have. And I'll go and drop that cage armor upstairs, and then we'll get rid of our weapons, and then we'll go off and make a wander over to the big satellite dishes and see if we can look about trying to get this locket back. So we'll get rid of that, and then we'll drop our guns into here. And I do, if you are playing the game, I do suggest doing something like this, having just a few things that you can drop everything into when you're at home, and have them separate as well, because it makes it a lot easier. Just to know where everything really is inside your house, really, I suppose. So that takes +0.5. That takes 38s. That takes 45s as well. Oh yeah, that was us. I will definitely keep that. So we'll get rid of that 45. That takes 308s. And that's our new one, isn't it? That's the night vision. No, that's not. That's the one I was using to kill. It's the one I used to kill Sully. That one is. This gun is absolutely insane. I don't know. I just don't know. Obviously, it uses 6. It shoots 6 bullets at once, basically, which is why it tends to. That gun there killed a legendary in one shot. That's definitely worth keeping. Don't need that really. Don't need that. Don't need that. Don't need that. We will keep that. Suppressed powerful pipe pistol we use quite a bit. That we don't. Oh, I don't know if we need that really, do we? Does do a lot of damage. It uses the 308 bullets, but we've got that, which we'll probably keep out anyway. So we'll get rid of that for now. We did get a tactical hunting rifle off one of those guys. Can't remember which one it was that we've actually got, but either way, they're both pretty effective. We're going to get rid of this one because this one's weighs slightly more. 2 tire irons we don't really need either. So let's put our weight down quite well as well. So we'll go over there and have a look now. I'll tell you what, actually, before we do that, I'll just nip over to Castle and show you guys what I was on about collecting the bottle caps from your settlements. So there's Castle there. Got 10 people living there now. And basically, the more people you have living in a settlement that has vendors, the more money you make off of it. And it's one thing that I had to Google it because well, I found a lot of people having the same issue as me. The game doesn't really tell you, doesn't really hand you through a lot of this stuff. So we've already discovered a few episodes ago how to set up trade lines within your workshops, which is a really important. And basically, what that does is it means your inventory is going to be accessible from several different places at the same time. This is horrible weather. Every time we come to Boston, they've got this horrible weather. Yeah, so basically we set up last time we were here this vendor here in the corner. I'm wondering if it might be worth having these guys inside now. It was originally inside and I brought it out, but I put some more beds in here, so it might be inside. He was in front of this first aid box, I believe, which has actually got stuff in it. How have I not used this yet? You know what? I'm actually gonna sleep because being awake in this weather is actually giving us rads. So we'll sleep for 10 hours to get through to the morning.
Nothing to report. Stay safe.
And then I'll show you what I mean about the bottle caps from these vendors. It's going to be really good because I was looking around and it's very expensive to have all the shops. To build the best shops, you need like 3,000 caps. So you got this guy over here who basically you can have a chat with.
If you need fixing up, let's get a look at you.
Well, let's see how much he wants to charge to cure me of rads.
Tell me your symptoms.
So it's 40 caps to cure rads. That's not too bad, really, in the grand scheme of things. And I might do it because it's cheaper than a rad away.
I feel sick.
All right, let's flush your system.
So yeah, basically, we do this, and we'll see. I don't honestly know how much bottle caps we get back from this sort of thing. We've only got one
Anything else bothering you?
of the smallest of these stands. I wouldn't expect it's going to be too much.
That was it.
So that's.
You go then.
Sure.
And you can also have weapon vendors, armor vendors, clothing vendors, all sorts in your place as well. So we'll look at that doing that. Obviously, you need the local leader perk 2 for that, and you need cap collector as well. So to get your bottle caps, you need to come back over to the workshop and go to transfer. And there you see we've got 8 bottle caps in here, and that is essentially just him earning that money for us. So we can come back and take those bottle caps out whenever we like. And because we've set up the supply lines as well, so everything in all of our settlements is now coming into the same sort of system, if you like. There's a couple of settlements that aren't linked up yet. We'll get them done soon. But essentially it means that everything that's available in all of our settlements is available everywhere. So once we've got vendors set up in all of our different settlements, then we'll be able to pick up the bottle caps wherever we are, which is quite handy. And then obviously we can build towards setting up more. So while we are here, let's have a quick look and see if these guys are okay or if they need anything else. No, they seem pretty happy. There's 10 people and there's only 11 beds, so I wonder, that's what we wanted the oil for, so we could build another one of these artillery pieces. I'm quite sure where to have one. I was going to have one in Sanctuary. I've got one in Sanctuary, I've got one in the co-op place, and I've got one here already, of course. So I think we only get... Oh no, we can. We can get as many as we like. So we can actually go and put one of these in every single one of our places. And of course it gives you 6 defense as well, which is pretty good. So we'll definitely do some more of that, I think, actually. That's pretty good. But what I probably want to do here is just build a couple more beds. Food-wise and water, we're pretty much okay. So it's only going to be beds in this place that are really going to cause us any problems. So we'll go and throw some more beds inside one of these little alcoves. You see there's a couple there that we've done already. I don't really want to have them... We have filled up these rooms already, you see. There's some beds in there. And there's that little downstairs area we went to. That's how we cleared the armory. That was a pretty cool mission, that was, if you haven't seen that. We got 3 fusion cores down there. That was an amazing mission, that was. So we put the bed in there. Another bed in here, maybe? Why not? There's a chemistry station, everything in here. That's pretty good. And we'll have to have a look at playing around with that at some point. Maybe a couple more beds in here. And this is literally just going to be an absolute madhouse, this place. There's going to be people sleeping everywhere. Now we've got 15 beds. We've got enough space to try and get another... I'm not quite sure how big these settlements can get either, really. They could absolutely get absolutely massive for all we know.
All day, all
Oh, I didn't realise we could walk away into this bit here.
nothing to report at the moment.
So we're now at the back bit here, and there's an ammo box. Have I emptied that already? I have emptied that already, okay. What I might do then is I might just throw in a couple of extra beds in this room here. Just to try and use the space a bit more. Should probably do more than just putting beds around. Put some more chairs and that and stuff like that. But at the moment I'm being quite stingy with my materials. Just to make sure we've got enough to do everything we need to do. Of course we keep running out of things. Especially when I accidentally put things in the wrong place. Well, that doesn't help and we have to break it down. And you don't get the same materials down as you put up for. And that's the sort of thing that gets a bit annoying. Right, so that bed can't go against the wall. Can only go there. Means I'm going to move this one slightly across, like so. So now we've got 18 beds in here. Now we've got enough food for 18 people as well, so we're looking pretty good actually. So I'm going to get rid of that antique globe so we get some cork from that. That's pretty good. Some wood and some plastic in that as well. So that's pretty good. And also get rid of these filing cabinets as well. Picture frames. We'll keep the pictures up. I think it's quite nice. And then again, we'll just throw another... We're just getting really future-proof in this place now. Just really just throwing the beds in wherever we can. Just making it as... It's pretty good we can make ourselves. This is the one that I want to become like our main sort of settlement. Our main hub of operations is going to be Sanctuary. Because it's just bigger and we've got the space and we've got our own house there already. But I want this one to be our biggest settlement. Where there's a lot of people.
Tuned here for updates.
I think that's definitely a way forward. Now I'm stuck. I'm lost in here now. How do I get out of here? There we go. So it's going pretty well in this one, I think. It is indeed. There's a bit of dead something there. That's not very good. We loot that little bit of dead something. So chances are it is something. It's a foot. It's the foot of a Minuteman. How disgusting is that? You can see the You can see the bones that come through the skin as well. Oh, that's pretty much actually disgusting. This as well, I've done a bit of research on this, and this gets you random bits, random extra things for your settlements, but you don't know what it is. It just puts it into your workshop. So that's a bit frustrating as well. And then just going to have a quick cruise around here, see if our turrets have killed any raiders who have been trying to enter. It doesn't look like they have. We're pretty much okay with that, I think. Yep, looks like we are. Right. Well, I've just realised we're at 40 minutes now, so I think I might call this episode the end now. Next episode we will go back and I think we might build one of these artilleries in one of our other workshops. Of course, it needs to be one that has people available. So we've got one in Castle, we've got one in Sunshine Co-op. We'll probably do one in Sanctuary Hills, although they've already got quite a bit. It's probably best off to do them in some of these places where they've got problems with defence. Sunshine Tidings actually needs a couple of more beds. We might have to go and do that at some point. 10 Pines Bluff, we're going to struggle to put one in. I think Oberlin Station. And Sanctuary Hills are definitely where we'll put our 2 artilleries, I think. because they've both got people that can actually use them. Plus, Oberlin Hills needs the extra defense, so we'll definitely do that next episode. And then we will make our way up to this big satellite dish finally and see if we can get this locket back. Well, anyway, that's going to be the end of this episode. If you have liked, then sure to hit that thumbs up button. And of course, subscribe for a lot more Fallout and other little bits and bobs as well that I plan on doing in the future. I've been Shabby Gamer. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you